Oh, well, hello again. Welcome back to my garden. I've just received a letter. It's inviting me to enter my garden into the annual competition. They want me to open up my garden so people can come in and trample around it so they could just see all my plants. I don't think I want to do that. I'm just not sure that's what I want to do. I don't want to share my garden with others. I mean, what do you think? Oh well, I better finish reading this letter. And whilst I do that, why don't you sing our song again for the final time and see if you can remember all the actions. Bye.
Though the grass may wither and the flowers may fall, the word of the Lord will stand forever. Though the grass may wither and the flowers may fall, the word of the Lord will stand forever. Though the grass may wither and the flowers may fall, the word of the Lord will stand forever. Though the grass may wither and the flowers may fall, the word of the Lord will stand forever.
Hello again. Welcome back to my garden. Oh, it's Snowy Owl. Hello, Snowy Owl.
Hi there. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Good.
Snowy Owl's come to tell us our story today. What's the title of the story?
The parable of the rich fool.
That sounds interesting. Well, I'll leave you to Snowy Owl for her to tell the story.
Thank you. The parable of the rich fool. Jesus was surrounded by a crowd of people when one of them shouted out to him, "Jesus, tell my brother to give me my share of the family inheritance." But Jesus said, "Who put me in charge over you? Take care and be on your guard against wanting more and more things. A person's life is not all about how much they own." He then told them a parable. A rich man had land which grew huge amounts of crops. And he thought to himself, "What shall I do? For I have nowhere to store all my crops." Then he had a thought. "I know, I've got a great idea. I'll tear down all my barns and build myself an even bigger one. And there I'll store all of my crops and all the other possessions I have. And I will congratulate myself because I have many crops and things that will last me for years and years. And I can relax and enjoy my life." But God said to him, "You foolish man, tonight will be your last night. And all the crops and possessions that you have put all your time and energy into, who will have them now?" Jesus finished the parable by saying, "Life is not about storing up as many possessions as we can, but it's about loving and serving God and others. That is where true treasure and happiness lies.
Hello, it's really good to see you again. Hi, Mandy, you doing all right?
I'm doing okay. How are you, Karen?
I'm doing good, thank you. And today we're making another craft. What are we making today, Mandy?
Well, today, to finish off our theme in our garden, as you can see, we've got our pot. Has your sunflowers grown yet? And the windmill. And today we're going to make some flower bunting just to finish off our gardens to make it look really pretty.
So what do we need for our...
Well, in your
flowers?
pack you will find some pieces of coloured paper.
Yeah.
And I'd like you to draw, if you can see this, it's a bit pale, but I've drawn a flower.
Yep, that's good.
Can you see?
So
On this.
how many petals have you got on your flower? You've got 6.
6.
But you can do however many you like because all flowers are different. I mean, these sunflowers have got hundreds of petals.
They have.
So
haven't they?
just do however many you want. See
Yes.
what flowers you can make.
So this is one I've cut out earlier. As you can see, this one's got 5 petals.
Yep.
And then to make the middle, you need to cut a strip off your yellow paper, or you could
do
make
whatever
this
colour.
whatever colour
Yeah.
you like. So I've cut a strip and then I've just cut it down again, and I've folded it into 4. Now I want to snip halfway down on 3 of those folds. You will see the folds that you've done. So we're making it so that it will fold back on itself and become a square.
Alright, so you can stick them then.
So that's the bit that we're going to stick to the flower. But to make the centre of our flower look really pretty, along the other edge, so not the edge where we've just cut the 3 slips, so I've turned the paper over, I want to do lots and lots of little cuts to make it really... Now this is really tricky, and you might need to get an adult to help you, because I'm doing lots and lots of cutting, but really fine.
So it's like a fringe, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you got fringes on your hair? I have sort of, but it's hiding behind my ear.
Right, so you do that. So you can use whatever colour paper. You might have paper in flowery
So
paper,
lots
whatever.
and lots of little fringes. So then, on the other side where we've just done the 3 cuts, we're going to use our glue stick and put a little bit of the glue onto each piece.
Okay.
And then fold it up around itself so it becomes like a square. It's a bit fiddly, this, Karen.
Yeah.
I can see why you've given me
Yeah,
this
that's
job.
it. I can't do it with my 1.5 hands.
No.
Oh,
I think
That's
I might
good.
need a little bit more glue. Should be okay. And then,
so you're going to stick it, onto your flower.
oh, it's come apart a little bit. See, I'm all fingers and thumbs here today, Karen.
Yep, that's it. That's doing good. That goes in the middle. That looks really pretty.
And you see, and then I've just squashed it a little bit to make it look like the middle of our flower. So there you go.
That's really good.
And then we've got some string here.
Here's some we made earlier.
Yeah.
So we got others that you can put them on a bit of string and have them hanging up in your window or wherever you like to make it look pretty.
There we go. Just add the one that I've just made onto it. Don't they look really
They look
pretty.
really good. So I hope you've had fun making all these different things and that you enjoy the rest of your summer holidays. So have a good time.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hello again. Welcome back to my garden. Wasn't that a great story? It's taught me rather a big lesson about sharing. You know, sometimes we don't share because we are frightened of things getting broken or lost and ruined. Soon the things we have then become more important to us than other people. Hearing that story, I realised that all good gifts come from God, and we should use the stuff we have to be a blessing to those around us. That's why I'm putting up my bunting. I've entered the garden into the competition. I want to share my garden with others. Why don't you, this week, think about the things you struggle to share? Maybe you may wish to write them on your bunting and then put the bunting around your room to remind you to share those things with others. Because sharing is really caring. I better finish putting this up. But it's been lovely to share my garden with you this year. Hopefully, I may see you next year. But in the meantime, happy gardening. Bye.